And synthesis is one of the most important concepts in structure and writing in general, but certainly in the context of a literature review. And I defined it earlier as bringing different bits of information together. And you do that to help form a body of knowledge, to potentially form new knowledge, but certainly formulate a body of knowledge to help consolidate information. But it's a little bit more than that. There's three main parts to synthesis, as evidenced here on this example. So the first one, signposting the topic position of paragraphs. So the topic position, the first sentence of paragraphs, more often than not, are to specify and signpost for your reader what the paragraph is about, what you're about to read, just signposting forward for them. And that's really important for synthesis because that triggers the subsequent information. That signposts these different sources to come, and it binds them around this particular theme. You also have, as we sort of talked about earlier, a movement between different sources. You would, at a glance in a literature review, as a marker, if you're glancing through a literature review, you would expect to see paragraphs occupied by a range of different sources. You'd expect to see a movement between different sources like this. That's what you'd expect to see. It's also, as an example in blue shows, use of transitional devices. This example isn't the best example actually of transitional devices, but it gives you a bit of an idea. It's not just about signposting at the beginning. It's not just about dropping sources in throughout the paragraph. It's also about forming those logical cognitive connections. Because without these phrases, these transitional devices, we don't get that sense of narrative. We don't get that movement from sentence A to sentence B and sentence B to sentence C. So those are the sort of the three dominant elements that if you can get right, you will achieve synthesis. And that's what synthesis entails.